All right. Thank you, everyone in Facebook Nation and Instagram and LinkedIn for joining me today. Usually I interview people inside and outside of local businesses and authors and really just spotlight on local businesses. But today we are going to turn it around a little bit and we're going to talk about this local business, which is eXp Realty in Chester County, specifically Westchester. And there's a ton of benefits for joining our company, which is agent owned. We have more really skin in the game. We care. I'm not going to say we care more because that's not true. Well, it is to a certain extent. When you are an owner, as opposed to an employee, you look at things from a different lens. And also we try and look at the support systems that we have, our foundation for our company, and what do we offer our agents. And one of those things, one of the spokes in the wheel that we're going to talk about today is healthcare, healthcare insurance. What do you have? Are you an independent agent that has to take care of your own insurance? And with me today is a top selling agent for many, many years. And I am honored to call her my friend. Welcome, Christine Dick. Hello.
Hello. Good to see you.
Good to see you. You and I had a conversation weeks ago, and we had said, you know what, we got to tell people about this because it's a big deal. Why don't we talk about, so eXp, there's so many great things. There's revenue share and stock and all this other good stuff. But here's something important that people should really think about when they join a brokerage, if they even offer this, which is healthcare insurance. Can you walk us through what we offer the agents and when you joined and what that experience has really been like? Because you've been doing this for almost 6 months now, where you joined the healthcare company.
Right. So eXp brought on a company called Clearwater Benefits as an option for us to be able to investigate. And in the past with other brokerages, I was never offered healthcare through the brokerage. So I've been an independent agent for 14 years and always had to pay for my own health insurance out of my own pocket. And there are lots of reasons why you want to be in a group healthcare plan, having had a background in human resources and benefits. The way it works is the larger the group you're in, the more the experience of all the individuals is spread out over a lot of people, therefore making the cost lower to individuals. So when eXp offered Clearwater, when the open enrollment period came around in November, I started to investigate. I was paying $980 something a month for Independence Blue Cross, an HMO plan that was pretty good, but I had a $6,800 deductible. My specialist costs were $80 a visit, and I do have a cardiologist for high blood pressure. So I investigated Clearwater, and they spent lots of time with me on the phone. So I would encourage anybody who's interested to either talk to me or talk to Clearwater directly. They explained everything. It's more of a plan for pretty healthy people, I would say. So if you're in, let's say, cancer treatment right now or something like that, this may not be the plan for you. But so let's just put that out there first. But I have 2 medications that I'm on, and that was really about it for my healthcare or for my needs. And so I was able to enroll in this plan, and I'm saving half of what I was paying. And my deductible is $0. So I'm paid, right up front. I've been so far to the cardiologist, where my specialist visit went from $80 a visit to $50 a visit. My medications have gone down in cost. And the people that administer the plan are in Minnesota, and they're wonderful. If you ever have a question, you just call them and they explain exactly what you need to do. If you have to have a procedure or whatever you're doing and you just want to ask questions, they're great at explaining the plan.
So Chris, let's go over this, the math real quickly. So as an independent agent, you were with Blue Cross. Your deductible was how much?
My deductible was $6,800 a year.
And then how much is it now?
Now it's zero.
Zero. So you just saved $6,800 off the top. And now before you were with Blue Cross, you're paying $980 a month, and you are paying what now?
$450.
So that just dropped in half. And is it the same coverage? Maybe it's not as good as Blue Cross. What is the coverage?
It's a little bit better, actually. It's a provider network as opposed to an HMO. And that was one of the things that I spent a lot of time investigating before I adopted the plan, was to know that all my providers are in this plan, and they were. So their network is extensive. So if you go out of network, just as in any other healthcare plan, they're going to pay either not at all or at a lesser point. But as long as you pay attention and make sure that all your providers are in their network, you're fine.
I love this. So I understand that healthcare for agents out there, anybody watching this, is not sexy, but these numbers are hot as hell right now. So
they're huge.
It bears repeating. So you went from $6,800 for a deductible for zero. Then you were paying $980, and that dropped in half to $450. I went to O'Hara, so it's not
like half. That's like a car payment,
Yes.
That's huge. Yeah.
That's a car payment that allows you to maybe join a gym. Actually, that would be an incredible gym. But do Orange Theory get yourself in health, like in better health, with that extra money? And then $80 per visit to $0 per visit.
No, to $50. So $80 a visit to $50.
So you save $30.
Still saving me money.
Well, it adds up. Here's my point. We're talking about this healthcare through Clearwater, which is incredible. And another innovative thing that we have offered to us through eXp, which is agent owned. I was just talking to an agent this morning in our, we're opening up a new office in Delco in media, and just going through the different little things, like we are not nickel and diming our agents, and we own it. So this is not a franchise. A lot of people don't understand that. It is agent owned. It is not a franchise. We don't own a certain area. If I'm, another brokerage and I'm so-and-so Philly, that's the area that I own. No one else can come into this area. Yet we can work with anybody, anywhere, in every state, in 14 different countries. And in the next 9 years, we'll be in 100 different countries. We have over 60,000 agents today. By the end of the year, we're going to have over 100,000. And in 18 months, we will pass KW's agent count. That's not about, and it's not to say this, oh, we're growing. We are the fastest growing brokerage. That's all well and good, but there's a reason why we are, and why agents are jumping, because they see the opportunity. They look at their families and what they're offering, what the current brokerages in this climate are offering, and really what they're taking. It's not a reciprocal relationship, in my opinion, but with eXp, it is half of our revenue share coming in goes back to us, the agents. And in addition to, okay, we'll make more money. That's great. And it does add up. Trust me, I got tuition payments. But when you have healthcare, so someone like you, Chris, that you have to get healthcare. You're an independent contractor. You go from Blue Cross Blue Shield to better healthcare, and you're paying half of the amount.
Right.
That they add up. I mean, are you seeing a benefit since you joined eXp in your business, for your family, your insurance we just covered? Like, what a great experience you're going through. What else would you say now that I have you? What else would you say? Like, how has it been since you joined? Have you learned more, or like, what's going on?
I mean, everything is better. Splits are better. The ability to reach your cap and get paid at 100%. The ability to offer your clients much more because of those things. The training being available 24/7. There are just so many things. The revenue share, the stock. At one point, my stock, well, I know we're not allowed to talk values, but that was a crazy benefit this year. So yeah, there are just so many reasons why. And I don't know why anybody wouldn't join this brokerage.
And neither do I. And I spent, before I made the crossover from where I was to eXp, I had spent years talking to every franchise owner, brokerage, you name
Me
it, all
too.
the top ones I went to. I came up with my list. Hey, what is the value proposition? What am I actually paying at the end of the day when I sell X amount of homes, or when I do this? What is my takeaway? What is my profit? And then what am I getting from this brand? What are they offering me? And I would say to anyone, if you're happy where you are, stay where you are. But you owe it to yourself and your clients and your family to look at every brokerage. You're doing yourself a disservice when you don't. So if you want to stay where you are and you're happy and you're in your comfort zone, that is awesome. You do you, Bill. But what I would say is this, is that if you're an entrepreneur and not an employee, because there's a major difference. You could take a look at Robert Kiyosaki and his breakdown of it, employee versus entrepreneur. There's a massive difference when you own your business and you take ownership of that. You should absolutely know what every brokerage is doing. Reach out to people. So at the end of the day, hey, you were right. Stay where you are. If you're not, get out of your comfort zone and try something new, because guess what? Your life will change for the better. And you're right, Chris, I have not found anything better, and I'm always looking. I haven't found anything better than what we offer, eXp. I am such a proud owner, and thrilled that you are with us and you're killing it. You're having another great year.
Another great year so far. Yeah. The other thing that I would say that I didn't mention before is just being with eXp and having that ability to talk to other agents across the country and the world with just, clicking on my phone, and I can reach people. It's invaluable as far as marketing listings and as far as marketing myself to potential sellers, to have that ability to spread the word wider about listings, because especially today, we don't know where our buyers are coming from. They may not be from Chester County. So
Right.
I think that's huge for sellers to know that we can reach so many more people with our social media posts and other, you know, internal networks. So it's just
It's
been great.
It's incredible. You brought up a great point that I take for granted now in workplace, in our eXp workplace, which is a
Mhm.
an offshoot of Facebook, if you will. With the touch of a button, you can put your luxury home in front of over 62,000 agents in
Mhm.
seconds. That's
Yep.
something, to my knowledge, that I don't know that any other brokerage can do. They can't.
I don't think they can.
And the healthcare, which is, just to circle back to that because it's really important. I mean, especially in today's climate where you feel like you're getting nickeled and dimed, where like at every turn we're getting squeezed as realtors. What value are we offering? What are you doing this? We're paying out of pocket, all these different things to give the best service possible. And I look at it as this, what Glenn Sanford said, which is, for him, we are his client. The agent is his client, and what can he do for us on a daily basis to make our lives better for our families, our clients, and ourselves as agents? So not only was he brilliant and a genius for sharing this brokerage with the agents, we work harder because of it.
Mhm.
We all, what's the saying? It's rising tides lift all ships. And
Mhm.
it is so true with eXp and with us, and how we share not only locally, but also across the country. We're licensed in every state and
Yep.
in 14 different countries, soon to be 100. So I
Yeah,
want
and
to thank
exactly what you
you.
say, like I hear you, and it's great to say the words, but it's also evident every day in like transaction coordination with the company, how it's a little frustrating sometimes because you're always talking to a different person, but it's because the company is adding people constantly because we're growing, and they're excellent, excellent support people that are behind the scenes really doing it for us. So it's
It
awesome.
it is wild. We had Khadijah Johnson, who was our broker, excellent. She gets promoted. Now who do we go to? Jennifer
Hmm.
Botchway and Michael Bauer, who were amazing.
Yep.
But you're right. People are constantly getting promoted, and it is nice. It is frustrating, but you're like, darn it, congratulations on your promotion. God.
But it's always
But
somebody better that comes along. I mean, it's always somebody great that comes along to help. So it's great.
It is. It's amazing. And then it's also nice to have Dave Knord, our president, live in Westchester, who's our neighbor that we have
Yep.
access to. I have a cell phone. I text him, and it's amazing. I can't say enough about this company. And agents, if you have not looked at us, please contact Christine Dick. Give her a call. She's one of the nicest people I know in my life. And I am thrilled that you have joined the movement and you've been a part of it for quite some time, Chris. But if you have a question about healthcare, she's an expert now because she did her homework, and she's compared and contrasted, and she made sure that her doctors were all part of this network. And it adds up, people. What value are you getting with where you are now? What is the exact value? I'm asking you. That's a question. It's your homework. And we're happy to talk to you. Christy, thank you so much for joining me today.
Thank you.
I'm glad that.
Yeah, I'm happy to talk to anybody who wants to talk healthcare or anything about eXp.
Right?
Yep.
Reach out to Chris or myself. Have a great day, and thank you so much for watching. Have a great rest of your week.